Hey guys, welcome back. Glad you decided to join us for this video. Hope everyone's healthy and safe. As you already know from the title, we're gonna learn how to pronounce some car brand names correctly. The reason I'm making such a video is because I thought it'd be fun and because I found myself multiple times in the situation when I pronounced some car brand names incorrectly. And sometimes that caused confusion and sometimes it was just very funny. So, to prevent you guys from those somewhat awkward situations, I decided to make sure that you know how to pronounce some of them correctly in American English by making this video. They are pronounced differently in the countries of their origin and in all the rest of the countries and languages. They're adapted to those languages. So, the first one is this car brand. How do you pronounce it? Try it. Mercedes is a German brand. And I'm going to try to say it in German, but I'm afraid that I'm going to butcher it. Mercedes. Mercedes. I don't know. In Ukrainian, it is pronounced somewhat similar to the original German pronunciation, and a lot of my students say that it's weird to say this car brand in English, and not only this one, but most of them. And sometimes we mix together the English pronunciation and our first language pronunciation and get something in between that nobody understands. I'm gonna link the official US commercials with the US pronunciations down below in the description so that you can hear the pronunciations of these car brands for yourself. So, in the US they say Mercedes, Mercedes. American and British versions, I believe, are the same for this brand name. The next one is this brand. 3 English letters, pretty simple. BMW. Again, it's a German brand, and they say BMW, but BMW in the US and Great Britain. And now, again, a German brand. This one. Audi. Audi. This is how it is pronounced in German, and this is how most of the world pronounces it. But not Audi, Audi. Now, this one is an American automobile division of the American manufacturer General Motors, and that's what Wikipedia says. Chevrolet. Some people say that it's from France, though. Chevrolet. Not ch, but sh, and not let, but lay. Chevrolet. A funny story about how this video was inspired. So I had a pronunciation lesson with my coach from Chicago, and I was reading through something and there was this car brand name, Corvette. I knew how to pronounce Chevrolet, and Chevrolet is their manufacturer. It's Chevrolet Corvette, correct me if I'm wrong. So I knew how to pronounce Chevrolet, and by this logic, I said Corvette. I know that the spelling is not the same, and I didn't know this car brand, and I made a mistake and I said Corvette, and to him it was very funny. We had a pretty good laugh, actually. I honestly love laughing at myself and my mistakes. So remember, it's Corvette. The next one is this Korean brand, Hyundai. Hyundai. This is how they say in the US. And to me, the American way of saying it sounds closer to the original Korean pronunciation. Hyundai. 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 And it's interesting that in British English they say it completely differently. They say Hyundai. Hyundai. The next one is this car brand, Mitsubishi, a Japanese multinational automotive manufacturer. Mitsubishi, Mitsubishi. So American and British pronunciations are the same. In Japanese, though, it sounds like 2 separate words, and they say Mitsubishi, Mitsubishi. Okay, so the next one is this German brand. And in the US, most of the people say Volkswagen, Volkswagen. In Germany, though, they say Volkswagen, 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 Volkswagen. In Germany, though, they say Volkswagen, Volkswagen. I don't know. Listen to this guy, maybe. In Germany, though, they say Volkswagen. Volkswagen. I think so. I'm not sure. But I know that in German, a V is pronounced as an F and a W is pronounced as an English V. In Ukraine, we do a pretty good job at pronouncing it. It sounds almost the same as in German, just with Ukrainian sounds. Volkswagen. In the US, you will hear people say Volkswagen because it's adjusted to American sounds, but a lot of people actually prefer to say it right with the original pronunciation. Volkswagen. Volkswagen. So let's move on to the next one. This one. So in Germany, the country of its origin, it's pronounced as Porsche. Porsche. And in the US, they say Porsche or Porsche. It's incorrect. But if you're saying it this way, you're definitely not alone.
Did a Porsche throw up on you? Hey! It's Porsche!
So the right way to say this is Porsche. Porsche. This is a French brand. And the original French pronunciation sounds something like this. Citroën, Citroën, Citroën. In the US, the majority of people say Citroën, which is very close to the original pronunciation, just with the American short I and R, of course. So I stick to it. Citroën, Citroën, Citroën. This car brand, in the US, they say Lamborghini, Lamborghini. It's an Italian car brand, and in Italian, it is pronounced something like Lamborghini, Lamborghini, Lamborghini. This one is a French manufacturer, and they say Renault, Renault, Renault. Something like this. I'm trying really hard here. Renault, Renault. L and T are silent. Renault. You will hear some Americans say Renault, but the majority of people say Renault, and that's the right way. Renault, Renault, with the American R. Renault. Those final letters are supposed to be silent, and the stress goes on the second syllable. Renault, Renault. So this one is a French company again, and originally in French, it's pronounced something like Peugeot or Peugeot, Peugeot, I'm not sure. There's a lot of confusion around this one. While doing my research, I heard native speakers pronounce this brand many different ways, even Pugu, which is not right, Peugeot, unnecessary. And most of the Americans say Peugeot, and I go with this pronunciation. And remember that this G over here is pronounced as je. So in the US, stick to Peugeot, Peugeot. And this sound is the same or very close to the American double O sound as in the word book. This is originally a French manufacturer, and in French it sounds like Bugatti. And this is how they say it in British English. In American English, though, it sounds like Bugatti because of the American flap T, which sounds like a fast D. And in this case, the letter G is pronounced as G. Bugatti. Bugatti. And this one, the last one for this video. Buick is a division of the American automobile manufacturer General Motors. Buick. Buick. And remember that we talked about how to pronounce those car brands in American English. In every country, car brands are adapted to their official language, so don't be mean in the comments and say that Americans always butcher pronunciations. However, if you want to show how smart you are to your American friends and be asked all the time, what did you just say? What did you call it? You can use the original pronunciation for any of those car brands. And don't forget that all the links are down below in the description box to the original pronunciations and the adapted US pronunciations. Honestly, I enjoyed so much doing research for this video. Hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, positive, and kind. This world needs more kindness. Click the subscribe button if you feel like it, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Come on, baby. Don't kill this car. Take that one. Can you take the red one? The red one.
Red one. This one.
This one. Daddy says this is Corvette.
No.
Corvette. This is Mitsubishi. Have no idea what that is.
No.
Jeep. Land Rover. Okay.
Pink.
That's a Bugatti.
No, this car. No. No. This car, no.
No idea what they look like.
No.
This is a police car.
This car. This car. My truck.
Monster truck. This
Truck.
one is a monster truck.
Pink.
Give money. No, thank you.